the island of Kinteh. Now, to give the memories that when I'm on the island, sometimes I always tell people, hardly you see the dead bodies on the island, but we're still feeling the ghost and the spirit of our African ancestors on the island. On this island, actually, it's very sad, actually. I feel this island should be restored now, actually. It is very sad. We need to keep the history of the young ones, actually, so that when they come also, the young generation can see the island and the history. This is very important history we have in the Gambia here. So actually, I feel the government, if they want to have more money in the Gambia here, which actually boost the economic of the Gambia, actually from the tourism, to restore the island actually. You see, we Africans, we should be very pan-Africans actually. And nobody, I believe, can come and build this country for us. It's we Africans who have to take our ownership now. Enough is enough. Let's inspire. Let's inspire actually people like Ibrahim Captain Tarawale, people like Gaddafi, our Pan-Africans, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey. That's our Pan-Africans actually. Very, very sad. But to be restored. It's very sad actually. Looking on the side of the island, let's see, this island was 3 times four bigger than this size. You can see some cannons lying down on the island. These are all cannons actually. This is a climate change and global warming. This is all part of the island, you see. All this side of the island need to be restored or push the water 100 meters away, you see. Or if not, ideas given here or my vision, I think what we need to do here on the side of the island is to plant some mangrove swamps or some trees on the island. But I believe mangrove swamps are the only trees can survive here and some baobabs on the salt water here. So planting those trees and the vulnerable of the water, those roots of the trees, the mangroves will hold the stones and then the vulnerable of the water, stopping waves coming around with a speed on the island, undermining the house. So all this side of the island, the idea we're thinking here is to take our ownership from the community now, and then we plant some mangrove swamps around the island. The community of Jufre and Albreda. That is our vision. But it's just unfortunately we didn't get much, so we are actually seeking for any helping hands from the NGOs, from the individual, from companies, from people in the diaspora outside, those who feel they are African, and their roots are from here, to give help, you see, and then fill these roots of the baobabs with the bags of rice, or fill them with stones, you see. So boulders. We have a quarry here in the village here where we can get these boulders here. You can see these boulders can be collected if we have some fun outside, or people who want to help, they can help, and then give some fun to the community. We take our ownership. We can put the sticks on the side, of the island, and then fill them with boulders that will reduce the speed of the water and the vulnerable of the water coming with a speed undermine the houses. So we're seeking for help from anywhere, please, either individual or people who feel, that that's for us, actually, who can give help like this. We put sticks on the side and then fill them with a heaps of stones, to save the island. Actually, it's so important because if it's not with the tourists, I really appreciate doing this with the Gambian students or our children in the Gambia here. to come and see the history and the tourists, you know.